Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm super excited because I'm going to be trying out the new BECCA, Khloe, and Malika BFF face palette. It's going to be like a review slash first impression because it's actually my first time playing with it. But it will also be a demo because I did try it on without anything else on my face. So if you want to see what I thought about it and how it applied and everything, then just keep on watching. Okay, so starting off, I'm wearing foundation, concealer, powder, and obviously like my lips and my eyes, but I'm not wearing any bronzer, highlighter, or blush. This is why my skin looks kind of dull right now and a little bit, you know, ghostly. However, I want to be barefaced so that I could play around with this bad boy. First, I kind of wanted to start with like what it claims to be and some of the details. So I just have like the Sephora app open here. I live in Canada, so this is $53 Canadian. It's limited edition. It has 4 stars, but there's literally only 6 reviews, so that doesn't say too much. And I don't really I don't go by ratings too much. Sometimes yes, but for the most part, like with skincare, I really go by ratings, but like with makeup, everybody, I know it's really subjective. Some people want things to be pigmented like right off the bat, where others want it to be sheer and be able to build it up. Some people like a glowy finish, some people like a matte. So I don't know, like I don't really go by that. I kind of just make my own decision. But with that said, I know some people do. So it has 4 stars and 6 reviews on the Sephora app. It says this easy-to-use all-in-one face palette is just like a photo filter in real life. It features BECCA's brand new soft focus highlighter, brand new satin matte bronzer, and 2 new shades of fan favorite radiant blush. Inspired by the skin smoothing effect of photo filters, the innovative formula's sheer buildable shades are infused with soft focus pearl and blurring pigments to softly scatter and reflect light. So all of that sounds freaking amazing to me. I personally like something with like a more luminous finish. It says that it's like radiant. Okay, so I like that. Satin. All of these words just like appeal to me. And personally, I like something that's a little bit more sheer and buildable. If you can't build it up, obviously that's a dud, but if you can, that's what I look for, rather than it being like boom, so much product on your face and you can't blend it out. So all of that to me sounds great. Plus it says it's supposed to filter your face. Who doesn't want that? I got the one, there are 2, obviously. And I got the one called Made with Love by Khloe, just because I thought it would be better for my skin tone, obviously. Anything else I need to say about that? Not really. Overall, I love BECCA products. This is what it looks like. So let's start by packaging. Khloe's is like a rose gold packaging. It's really beautiful. And as I was saying, I love BECCA's products. I have a lot of their products already. My door just opened because of the wind, which is super trippy, but that happened. Oh, I touched it. I haven't swatched it or anything yet. But this is what it looks like. It's so beautiful. It has a little heart here that says BECCA BFFs. Like the packaging is gorgeous and the names are on the back. Opening it up. Oh, I just lotioned my hands, so they're slippery. Oh, it looks so pretty. Opening it up, as you can see, that's the bronzer, the 2 blushes, and the highlighter. Everything in here is just like screaming to my heart. Like I just love it. It seems like really warm toned peachy blushes, like a champagne-y gold highlight. All of it seems really so pretty. Like I literally don't even want to touch it. It has a really nice size mirror, which I'm not going to blind you with. And overall, you can definitely see like some of the, can you see this? There's like some shimmer in the blushes. You can see it like veined through there, which I love. That kind of reminds me of some of like the Hourglass stuff. And if you watch my channel, you know I love everything Hourglass. So it's looking beautiful. I literally don't even want to touch it, but I'm going to. Let's start with the bronzer, I guess. This is what the bronzer looks like. Can you see it? So that's the bronzer shade. I have a bright light in front of me, so I'm gonna try and put it in different lighting for you to see. It actually does, it's not as sheer as I thought it would be. Going in next, I'm gonna go in with this, the darker blush. Ooh, that's so pretty. It's almost like a coppery shade. So that's the blush there. Can you see that? Really, really pretty. I'm horrible at swatching shit, but I'm gonna try my best. And now I'm gonna go in with the lighter blush. I'm not looking at the back for the shade names, only because, I don't know, doesn't matter. So this is the other one. Let me add a little more because I swatched that so badly. Can you see? Now I'm flipping you off. Ooh. I hope my lighting is not like making it super faded, but they're really pretty. I will say they're pretty shimmery, which is, it might be scary to some people. I'm okay with that. And then I'm gonna go into the highlighter. Oh, that highlighter looks gorgeous. I love BECCA's highlighters. This one says it's a new formula, so I'm excited to try it. That's the highlighter down there. I'm going to swatch it up at the top because I feel like the further you get down your wrist, it's awkward. So that's the highlighter right there. So those are the swatches, but as you know, like when you swatch something on your hand is much different than when you put it on your face. So also I don't really go by swatches. We're just gonna put it on our face and see how it goes. Just gonna wipe this off quickly before I get shit everywhere, because I will get shit everywhere. Also, FYI, hold on. Sorry if you could hear my fish tank in the back. I wanted to switch it up and film somewhere different. I'm getting sick of like filming in the same place every time, so I kind of just wanted to switch it up. So I hope it's not too loud. Okay, so let's get into it. We're gonna start with bronzer. I would usually I'm using my regular brushes just to keep everything the same and give it like a fair shot. I would use either this MAC 135 brush, or I would use this Real Techniques, what is this? I'm pretty sure this is the blush brush, but I would use one of these two. I think for today, I don't know, man. Because I watched a couple other reviews and they were saying that it was sheer, but it's not looking too sheer to me. But we'll see. I'm going to go in with the MAC one. Yes, it's dirty because, like I said, I use it all the time. I kind of just went in there, so I hope that wasn't too much. And if you see me looking over here, it's because there's a mirror. I guess I'll zoom you in a little. Is that better? I hope so. Could you see that? So it definitely shows up. It's actually really pretty. It is warm. I'm okay with a warm bronzer. I actually really like that. And I really like the size of the pans. What am I doing? I'm so stupid. I'm using a separate mirror, but there's a mirror on here. But I don't like that mirror as much. So I'm going to bring back to this mirror. Yeah, I like the size of the pens because you could get your brush in there. And the product isn't like super like intense in the beginning, but I'm building it up a little bit and you can definitely build it. Then again, like it's not like it's super sheer either. It's not that light. I watched a couple reviews and I was worried because I had already ordered it and then I watched the reviews like a dodo, and people were saying that like it wasn't pigmented and blah blah blah, but that's why I never believe what I hear because everyone has different taste. So far, as you can see, it is showing up, and I actually really like the color and everything. I always get this big ass forehead, It needs the most bronze actually, so that it doesn't look like a big ass forehead. So just looking at, oh my goodness, I feel like it looks so pretty, really. If you watch my channel, you also know that I live for bronzer. Like, I love it. It's pretty much my favorite part of my makeup. So if I'm putting on too much, you obviously don't have to put this much, but I love bronzer. And I feel like that just, you see how it like really brightened up my face? Now it doesn't look as dull. It looks really pretty. I really like the color. It's definitely like warm. I'm not even gonna call it a neutral. It's pretty warm in my opinion. Like I said, I like that. It's not like overly warm, like orange. Have I been putting this mirror in my face this whole time? I hope not. And am I pretty chatty right now? Sorry. I just had a Dr. Pepper, so I'm kind of wired. I always take my bronzer down my jawline and my chin and everything. That's what she's looking like, and I feel like she is looking, oof, this hair though is getting in my fucking way. She's looking pretty, I feel like. Again, you don't have to put as much as I did, but overall, I would say the bronzer, it looks really nice. It looks nice on camera, and it's looking nice in person too. So far so good. I'm really happy with that. And it doesn't look like cakey or over the top. It looks really pretty. It just like melts into the skin. And when I swatched it too, I think I forgot to say that. When I swatched it, it felt really soft, like butter. Okay, so bronzer's done. For blush, I don't know, man. I don't know which one I want to use. I kind of wanted to use this lighter one, which Glow Up is here. So the lighter one is called Fierce, and the darker one is called Fabulosity. And I suck at reading the names when they're like backwards like this. Maybe it's not backwards, but to me it seems backwards. I think for the hell of it, I'm gonna do the lighter one just because I feel like it looks so pretty. Oh, and for my brush, I'm just using a Morphe E4, which is literally what I use all the time. There was a tiny bit of kickback, nothing too serious. Do you see that? Oh my god, I just feel like this is looking so freaking pretty. Oh my god. I just fucking dug it with my brush. It's not that serious, but I definitely just did that. Yep. So, it's because I have these little Tyrannosaurus Rex arms. Anyways, I always hit my nose with the blush. In person, it's glowy, but not like glittery, and not too glowy, where it's not making my pores look weird. It looks really, really pretty. I want to see it up close. I don't know why, but I like this mirror because it's huge. So this is the lighter one. You know what? For the hell of it, I think I'm going to add a tiny bit of the darker one. But do you see how nice my skin looks? Oh my god, I'm actually so happy about this. I say radiant is the right word. When I swatched it, the blushes were a little scary because they seemed super shimmery, but as I'm putting it on, they don't seem that shimmery. Like, it's not as bad as when you put it on your arm. It just like really makes you look like you're naturally glowing, and I really, really like that. Then again, I forgot to mention that I do have dry skin, So keep that in mind. I like glowy products and my skin could use it. If you have oily skin, I don't know about that because you're going to have your natural like oils coming through. But my skin is more like normal to dry. But because we're in dead of winter right now, I'd call it dry. And honestly, like in person, oh, it's looking so pretty. I'm really impressed. I'm going to throw a little bit of the darker one, the blush. I'm going to put it all on my face. So I'm going to take this one, Fabulosity, like just a little bit of it. I'm not going anywhere, it's late anyways. And I'm going to throw that on top too. Just a tiny bit. And the colors, like the tones, oof. Like, can you even? Oh, the tones are just like giving it to me. These are so me. By the way, I literally did nothing with this hair, so it looks like I somewhat tried, but I didn't. I just blow dried it and put it in a bun, and it came out like this. Okay, blushes, so good. Like, oh, I'm so impressed. Don't mind that. I'm sweating a little bit. I'm getting too excited, apparently. Now, for the best part, let's do highlighter. I'm bronzer, yes. Blushes, yes. Like, I'm really pleased with everything so far. Now going into this highlighter, it's called Glow Up, I'm pretty sure. And I'm taking a Morphe M501. And I'm just gonna hit that too. Oh, and that's really beautiful also. Like, can you fucking see that? I was kind of hesitant on getting this. I don't know why. I don't usually reach for these palettes. Like, I get them, these face palettes, I mean, like I get them, but then I usually end up just reaching for like my single products. But I'm just loving this. I love the colors. I love the formula. But then again, keep in mind, like, I like radiant, dewy, oh, like, can you see that? Take a minute. I'm digging it. I love it. I'm obsessed. I'm gonna hit my nose a tiny bit. And honestly, yes. Yes and yes. You can build it up, but honestly, like, you don't even have to. I feel like it just speaks for itself. I just think it's really freaking gorgeous. I don't know why people were like talking crap. I feel like it's so pretty, man. Okay, so I guess just for the hell of it, I'm gonna take a tiny little brush and I'm gonna take some of the highlighter and just do like my brow bone because I didn't put anything there. And I love the formula of these. Like, it's not chunky and it doesn't look like just like a strip of like a line of highlight. I just feel like it's blending into my skin and looking like my skin, like butter. I love it, honestly. Okay, so this is the finished demo. If you couldn't tell, obviously I'm gonna zoom back out a tiny bit because I can't do, but then again, maybe not. So overall, if you couldn't tell, oh man, I already got so many fingerprints on here. But anyways, I'm really glad I got this. I'm really glad I didn't listen to reviews because I watched a few reviews and they were mostly like negative, and I don't know why. I'm really happy with this so much that like when something says limited edition, I'm really tempted to go and buy another one. Like, it's that serious. But I think it's all preference. I would say try it out. Sephora has a good return policy and I'm really freaking happy. I love it. I love the formula. I think it's a bang for your buck too. It's $50, but when you think about it, like, the pan sizes are pretty good, and like that ends up being pretty much like, I don't know, 12 bucks each or something like that. My math sucks, but like the pan sizes are really good for a BECCA product. I really like it. I'm really happy with it. Anyways, other than that, what else did I have to say? Keep in mind I have dry skin, and I'm roughly like an NC 30 in MAC, so just for like shade reference and stuff. But yeah, I really liked it. I hope you guys found this helpful and enjoyed this review. If you did, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.